Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Light Talks Football and welcome to your live I say watch along, but football is not on today. But let's say a live stream for the UEFA Champions League phase for 2025-2026. As you can see, I'm wearing this Chelsea shirt because my club, as you can see on your right hand side, they are in the UCL league phase. And I'm so happy and I'm so excited that Chelsea are back where we belong, which is Europe's elite competition, the UEFA Champions League. After so many years of not being there, we have finally made it. And for the first time in our history, we are in the league phase because there's no more of that old format. We're gonna have to be facing teams, twice, both home and away. We're only going to be facing that team once, and I'll explain to you in just a minute. But right now they're showing this celebration for Chelsea Football Club as the only team to have won it all, and they'll be picking up a special award. So yeah, and it's basically showing the picture of Chelsea lifting not only the Champions League but the UEFA Conference League and the UEFA Europa League. So we've completed everything in Europe, and also we are the World Club champions. So yeah, we've well and truly won it all. So I'm not quite sure if that's the reward, but if it is, then really good, man. And while I was live, before I went live, the UEFA president said that it's impossible to win all of those trophies. Well, when it comes to Chelsea, we have European heritage. So that's why you can never out of Chelsea at all. So there you go, man. But I'm so excited, man. So excited, man. And like I said, Enzo Maresca didn't think he would achieve this, but he did, and I've got to give him credit. So yeah, man. No more of this Thursday or Sunday nonsense. It's Tuesday and Wednesday nights. The European nights are back at Stamford Bridge, and I'm talking about the proper one. The Champions League is back at Stamford Bridge. I am so looking forward to this, man. I'm looking forward to this. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Big up to you, Wendy B. I'm good, thank you. I remember 15-16, Leicester City won the Champions League, and Leicester that won Champions League quarterfinals against Madrid. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You were so close on making it through to the final, but unfortunately you didn't. But you did well in that season. You did well. So yeah. So yeah, you were close, but at least you done well. And that was Leicester City's first ever champions European game. So yeah, there you go. So it is what it is. So I'm really excited, man. So basically, the basically the rule is that what we saw last season is going to be the same thing as this season. So let me give you the rules. For those of you that are new to the Champions League and don't know what it's all about. So so in the old format, there used to be 6 matches. Six, if I can get my hands up quickly, six. But now there's going to be eight matches, and we are all going to be facing that team once. And so basically, instead of facing Real Madrid both home and away, we're going to be facing only one team home and away. So basically, we're going to be facing two teams in Port 1 because that's where we are. Chelsea is in Port 1. So we'll be facing two teams in Port 1, two teams in Port 2, two teams in Port 3, and two teams in Port 4. That is it. And we're going to be facing that team once. And since there's 8 matches, it's going to be 4 at home and 4 away. So let me give you an example. The teams in pot 1, let me just tell you what they are in just no let me just tell you who they are. So the team in pot 1 is, if I can get this out, the team in pot one is Paris Saint-Germain, who are the last season's UEFA Champions League winners, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich or Bayern München, Liverpool, Inter Milan, my club Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund, and Barcelona. So we're going to be facing them two teams. So basically, if we face the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona, that means we're going to be facing Real Madrid away and Barcelona at home, just to give an example. And then in pot two, we've got Arsenal, Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Atalanta, Villarreal, Juventus, Frankfurt, and Club Brugge. Those are the teams in pot two. So we're going to be facing them two teams. But I'll explain to you the other rule that the UEFA has done. In pot three, we've got the Europa League champions. Europa League winners: Tottenham, PSV, Ajax, Napoli, Sporting Lisbon or Sporting CP, Olympiacos, Slavia Praha, Bodo Glimt, and Marseille. And in pot four, we've got Copenhagen, Monaco, Galatasaray, Union SG, Karabakh, Athletic Club, Newcastle United, Paphos, and Karat Almighty. Never heard of that team before. So those are the teams in pot. So those are the teams in pot four, and those are the 32 teams, you know, in the Champions League this season, and there's 8 teams in it. Now in pot one, the only team we cannot face is so here's the new rule, and it's the same as the old format, but it's the new rule. Basically, since Chelsea are founded in England, that means we won't be facing another English club. So in pot one, since Man City are in pot one, we won't be facing them. We can't. We can't be facing them. In pot two, we won't be facing Arsenal because they're from England. In pot three, we won't be facing Tottenham because they're from England. And in pot four, we won't be facing Newcastle because in they're in England. So those are the teams we won't be facing this season. So yeah, so let's say in pot one, um, we will be the only teams we can face in pot one is Paris, Real Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen. Oh yeah, Liverpool is what we can't face them because they're in England. So yeah, in pot one, the only teams we can face is Paris Saint Germain, Real Madrid, Man City. No, sorry, not Man City. Bayern Munich, Inter, Dortmund, and Barcelona. Those are the teams who we can face in pot one. In pot two, we can face anyone except for Arsenal. In pot three, we can face anyone again except for Tottenham. In pot four, we can face anyone apart from Newcastle. So that's basically it. So then that's the draw. Now, in terms of the table, it used to be like first, second, third, or fourth. And also, in the old format, the teams who finish third will be in the Europa League. The team who finish fourth will be out of the Champions League, basically out. The teams who finish top two will be in the knockout. So basically, the team who finish first in the group stage, their knockout draw will be away from home. And the team who finish second, their first leg basically will be at home. Sorry, let me say that again. So the team who finished first in the old format in the group stage, their first leg will be away from home. The team who finished second in the group stage, their first leg will be at home. But this time it's different. This time is different. Instead of putting, like 8 tables into 4 groups, they're gonna do all of them, all of the table. So basically, let me just get this out. Let me just tell you the simple one. So basically, looking at the table, there are 32, there are 30, actually, sorry, there are 36 teams, I should say. There's 36 teams, I should say. Sorry about that. 36. And wait, so hold on. That does make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, 9. So there's 36 teams, and the table goes from first to 36th. So the team that finishes in the top 8, so from first to 8th, them teams will be sorry, excuse my mouth. Them teams will be in the round of 16, and it will automatically qualify to round of 16, you know. And also, last season, many people don't like the fact that Barcelona, since they finished in the top 8, their first leg was at home. But this time, UEFA changed it, and whoever finished in the top 8, them teams will be their first leg will be away from home, just like it was in the old format. But this time, the top 8 teams will go through to the no to the round of 16, and they don't have to play in the playoff. The team that finishes from 9th to 24th, them teams will be in the playoff. So that means they'll have an extra 2 games, you know, and if first leg and second leg, depending on how, and this time, the computer will be able to know which team will draw away and which team will draw at home in those playoffs. So the teams that finish from 9th to 24th, them teams will be in the playoff. So hopefully Chelsea will not be in that, and I'll explain to you what my expectations for Chelsea for the Champions League in just a moment. So yeah, if the teams that finishes from 9th to 24th will be in the playoff. The teams that finishes from 25th to 36 will be out of the Champions League. That means no playoff, no knockout, no knockout stages. They'll be automatically out of the Champions League. The team that finishes from 25th to 36. So hopefully that Chelsea don't do that. So I'm going to repeat it again. The teams that finishes in the top 8 from first to 8th place, them teams will be automatically be in the one of 16 and not have to play a playoff at all. And their first leg will be away from home as usual. The team that finishes from 9th to 24th will be in the playoff, and that means they'll get an extra 2 games before one team qualifies for the round of 16, and they'll be facing the top 8 team as well. And finally, the team that finishes from 25th to 36 will be out of the Champions League immediately. That means no knockout stages for them, no playoff. They'll be automatically out of the Champions League. Out. Simply out. No more Champions League for them and no more Europe. And that means they won't be able to play in the Europa League or the Conference League at all. So no more of that third place team whoever finishes third will be in the Europa League. No, that one is done. It happened last season. The format started last season, so there's a few changes to that one. So there we go. So I think that might be it. So yeah, I've already explained about the draw, the table, and I think that's it. So basically, my expectations for Chelsea in terms of the league phase is to finish in the top 8, because I don't want my team to play in the playoff, and because I want our first leg as usual to be away from home, because sometimes when we play at home we usually struggle. Like the lot, I remember we faced Bayern Munich at home and we lost to them 3-0. And I don't want to go through that again. So to me, my expectations for Chelsea is to finish in the top 8. I don't care if it finished like, first or third or sixth or eighth. I don't really care. My expectation for Chelsea is to finish in the top 8 so that we can qualify for the 1 of 16 automatically. I don't have to play extra 2 games. So they go on that one. So my expectations for Chelsea is this season, the Champions League, is to finish in the top 8. That is it for me. That is it. And when we get to the knockout, then I'll explain to you all about that. But today we're focusing on the league phase and for the table as well. So that's all I care about. That's all I care about. But listen, man, I'm so excited. I'm super happy. Oh, I forgot to share my live on Instagram. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me just quickly do that before they do the draw real quick. Oh, I've completely forgot. I completely forgot. I should have done this before I actually went live. I want to say thank you so much to all of you that subscribed to my channel. And yeah, I'm neat. So yeah, on the road to 1K as usual. So hopefully I can get there before my birthday. So there you go on that one. Oh yeah, big up to Lee Judges. Today is his birthday, and he gets to watch what you call it, Arsenal in the Champions League phase. So there you go. There you go on that one. Let me just quickly share my um my live on Instagram because I forgot to do this. I literally forgot to do this. And then don't worry, guys. I will be looking at your comments as well. Just had to explain the rules and all that stuff before I completely forget, and you guys will be confused. And yeah, just give me a minute. I'm almost there. Um, Let me just quickly do this. Oh, they're about to do the draw. I just don't want to miss it. Let me just quickly do this. Yep, yep. There we go. They're about to do the draw, and I don't. Okay, good. Good. Let me just wait for Instagram to do the uploading. Anytime now. Anytime now. Oh God, be quick. Instagram, quick. Oh, this is taking way too long, man. So sorry, guys. This honestly. Ay, ay, ay. I should have done this earlier. It's all my fault, man. All my fault. There we go. Now it's done. Good. All right. So yeah, I think I explained everything. So let me just go through your comments right now, because oh god, there's a lot. Um, Hey Michael, how are you? I can see you guys. Why 8 games or not 6? Well, that's because I don't know, but that's what they changed it. They changed it to more games. Like you better I don't know. You have to ask UEFA about that one because I really don't know. I'm not the president of UEFA, all of that stuff, so I really don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, there's going to be 8 games matches instead of 6. So there, yeah, and also exactly, Michael, because there used to be 32 teams, but now it's 36. So that's why they increased the matches to now 8, because so yeah, and also, oh yeah, I forgot to say this as well. Let's say, for example, that the likes of Chelsea or maybe Liverpool or perhaps Arsenal, make it through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. You know, that fifth spot for the Premier League is going to be extra. So if the English teams don't do well in the Champions League, let's say they go as far in the semi-final, then that fifth spot means that that team will be in the Champions League next season. So that's another thing I want to mention as well. So there we go. And no home and away. Yeah, absolutely. How many English teams? There's actually 5, Michael. Actually, no, 6. Yeah, 6 teams because Liverpool finished first, Arsenal second, Man City third, Chelsea fourth, and Newcastle fifth. That fifth spot was an extra, and since Tottenham won the Europa League, they're in the Champions League as well. So there's actually 6 teams, which is actually crazy, but it is what it is. Um, Hey, big up to man's YouTube. I mean, I mean, you got my name right, but the problem is, man's YT, is my last name doesn't end with Y; it ends with E. So I see what you mean. I remember I was in primary school, and every time I got a certificate, one of the I don't know, the certificate people always makes mistakes on my name because usually they put because my first name begins with O, but instead they put A, which means Ashoki instead of Oshoki. You know what I mean? So that's my Nigerian name. My English name is Elijah. So I've got 2 names. My English name is Elijah, which I was born, but my first name is Ashoki, and that was my Nigerian name because my parents are from Nigeria. So that's how I got my first name from Nigeria. So there we go. And as you can see now, they're doing the rules and all that stuff. When I saw it the first time, I got a little bit confused. But when I watched the Europa League, the Conference League, and the Champions League, then I started to understood. So there we go. Just let more teams have the opportunity. Absolutely. Yep. And also, when is the draw? 5:30. Well, it looks like it because they're about to do the draw very soon. So after this, then the draw will be coming out. So what happened if Palace win the UEFA Conference League? Um, well, if Palace win the UEFA Conference League, that means they'll be in the Europa League because yes, Chelsea won the Conference League. Let's say that Chelsea don't make it to the Champions League, then they'll be in the Europa League because they won the Champions League. So it's basically teams that win the Europa Conference League will be in the Europa League next season. So let's say that Crystal Palace win the Conference League, that means they'll be in the Europa League this next season. And I personally think for me, they should have been in the Europa League, but because the situation with the owners, that's why they didn't make it to the Europa League. And if Forest win the Europa League, which I don't think they will, that means they'll be in the Champions League for next season. And if one team wins the Champions League, that means the team will be in the FIFA Club World Cup in about for 4 years' time. Because now the FIFA Club World Cup used to be like, if it wins the Champions League, will be automatically be in the Club World Cup. You have to play in the semi-final, then the final in order to lift it. But now they're doing like a major tournament, like the international World Cup. 32 teams separated to 8 groups, and all that stuff. So yeah, so basically the Champions League, whoever wins it will be in the Club World Cup in 4 years' time or 3 years' time, because this 25-26 season, whoever wins the Europa League will, and also whoever wins the Champions League will be in the Super Cup in 2026. And whoever wins the Europa League will not only be in the Champions League, but they'll also be in the Super Cup to face the Champions League winners. And whoever wins the Conference League, that means that team will be in the Europa League in 2026-2027 season. So that's an example to give you. So there we go. All right. Right now, after about 28 minutes of live stream, or 26 minutes, I should say, they're now about to do the the pot. So yeah, so in pot one we've got Paris Saint-Germain, we've got Real Madrid, we've got Man City, who we cannot face because they're from England, Manchester, England. There you go. We've got Bayern Munich, who has won the Bundesliga, for Harry Kane, first ever trophy. We've got the Premier League champions, Liverpool. We cannot face them, of course, because they're from England. Liverpool, Merseyside. We've got Inter Milan, who are the runners up for the 2025 final, which they've lost 5-0, by the way, to Inter. We've got the Conference League and the FIFA Club World Cup champions, Chelsea, my club, big up. We've got Borussia Dortmund, who managed to finish fifth in their stage. And we've got the treble winners and the semi-finalists of the Champions League, FC Barcelona, Hansi Flick's team. So there we go. Right, guys, I'm gonna quickly put on the volume so that we'll be able to know what it is. So looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. So let's go. Forest wins. Will it be? Well, let's see, man, because it's been a long time since Nottingham Forest played in Europe. It's going to be a long time. So the question is, can Forest handle it, and can especially Nuno handle the European, because he did do it for Wolves but not to Forest. So we'll wait and see what happens. But like I said, it's been a very long time since Nottingham Forest ever played the Europe. So we'll see if they can handle the pressure. We will see as well. And also Crystal Palace as well. They've never been in Europe before, ever. Never been in Europe before. So we'll see if they can handle it as well. So we'll see what happens to them this season. Who's going to be first? There you go. So Bayern Munich. So yeah, Bayern Munich are the first team to be drawn in this. And of course, the Bundesliga champions last season. So there you go. Okay. All right, here we go. Who are Bayern Munich going to be facing? Oh, Chelsea. Oh, we're facing Bayern Munich away from home. Oh, we're facing Bayern Munich away from home. So Paris, Club Brugge, Arsenal. Wow. Sporting, PSV, Union SG, and Paphos. Oh, so Chelsea are Chelsea will be facing Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Oh my days. That is tough, you know. That is tough. Bayern away. Oh wow. That is gonna be tough, man. That is gonna be tough because the last time we went away to Munich, we lost 5-1. And that was COVID, man. 5-1, you know. Oh, I just cannot let this team handle that one again. Oh wow. Bayern Munich away, you know, tough, man. Tough, tough, tough. Tough. Tough, man. Well, my club is next. All right. All right. All right. So let's see who we got. So yeah, obviously we got Bayern Munich away. So let's see who will be facing the 7. So we got Bayern Munich away. Who else? Barcelona at home, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, Ajax at home, Napoli away, Paphos at home, and Karlsberg away. So there you go, man. There you go. There you go, man. So in fact, so yeah, Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, Ajax at home, Napoli away, Paphos at home, and Karlsberg away. So there you go, man. So, oh yes, Barcelona at home. Oh my days. Oh my days. That is going to be a big one. Esteval versus Lamine Yamal. Oh my God. That is going to be something. You know what, yeah? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Lamine Yamal versus Esteval. That is going to be something. So Real Madrid will face Man City again. Oh my God. Real Madrid, Man City at home. Liverpool away, you know. Boy. Juventus at home. Benfica away. Marseille at home. Olympiacos away. Monaco at home. And Kairat Almighty away. So Real Madrid are facing two English teams. Two. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, man. That is interesting. Boy, Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away. Boy, Esteval faces Lamine Yamal. Boy, and you know what? Yeah, I don't mind facing Barcelona, especially. But I'm glad that we're facing that it's not at their place because that is going to be difficult. Difficult. Boy, boy, oh boy. There you go, man. So Inter, the finalists, the one is up for this year. I've been drawn. So let's see who they be facing this season. So wow, Inter versus Liverpool. That's gonna be a big one. So Inter, Liverpool at home, Arsenal again. Boy, Arsenal again. Dortmund away, Atletico Madrid away, Slavia Power at home, Ajax away, Kairat Almighty at home, and UNSG away. So Inter will be facing Arsenal yet again. Just like Real Madrid, we face Liverpool yet again. Boy, boy, oh boy. Wow. Wow. So Borussia Dortmund, of course, the semi-finalists for 2024, Borussia Dortmund. So we know that they'll be facing Inter at home. So let's see who they'll be facing. So let's see what the computer is saying. So Dortmund are facing Man City away, Villarreal at home, Juventus away, Bodo Glimt at home. So Tottenham will be facing Dortmund. Boy, that's going to be interesting. Athletic Club at home and Copenhagen away. So Tottenham will be facing Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League this season, the group stages. So there you go. Yeah, that was true. Yeah, it was 3-0 at Stamford Bridge and then 5-1. Was it 4-1? Sorry, 4-1 at their place. So yeah, Bayern Munich away is difficult, absolutely difficult. But we did beat them in the Champions League 2012 at their place. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything. So there you go. And Barcelona at home, we have a good record. I think Barcelona at home. The last time we faced Barcelona in the Champions League, funny enough, was in 2018. We faced them at home and we drew 1-1. So listen, obviously I'm worried, I'm scared of Barcelona, but listen, we're at home, so anything can happen in that one. Anything. So yeah, Liverpool, the Premier League champions, they'll we all know they'll be facing Madrid at home, Inter away, Atletico Madrid at home, Frankfurt away, PSV at home, Marseille away, Karabakh at home, and Galatasaray away. So Atletico Madrid, those are big games for Liverpool. Real Madrid, Inter, and Atletico Madrid. Those are big games for Liverpool, man. Boy, boy, oh boy. So yeah. Let me grab some water. I'll quickly put up the Chelsea drawing after this. We have Barcelona are next, and we already know they'll be facing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So there you go. So yeah, Lamine Yamal versus Esteval. Boy, that's gonna be something. So yeah, Barcelona are facing Paris Saint-Germain at home. That's a big one. Frankfurt at home, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos at home, Slavia Prague away, Copenhagen at home, and Newcastle at away. Boy, Newcastle facing Barcelona. That is going to be a big one. Boy, that is a big game for Barcelona. Sorry, for Newcastle at home to Barcelona. Boy, that is a big one. Big one. Boy, oh boy. So Paris Saint-Germain, so the current holders of the Champions League. So yeah, the team that we beat, the team that we beat is next. So the Paris Saint-Germain, we already know they're facing Bayern Munich at home, Barcelona away, which is a big one. And now they'll be faced. Oh, Paris versus Tottenham again. The Super Cup. The Super Cup. Fine. The Super Cup is Paris Saint Germain face Tottenham. We faced each other again. Boy. And Newcastle as well. Boy, Newcastle got some tough fixtures, you know. Tough fixtures. Boy. Paris versus Tottenham yet again. Just like the Super Cup. Boy. Anyway, Manchester City are next, and that's the last of the draw. I mean, in pot one, sorry. There you go on that one. And Man City will play Dortmund at home, Real Madrid away, and who else? Leverkusen, the Invincibles at home, Villarreal away, Napoli at home, Bodo Glimt away, Galatasaray at home, and Monaco away. So there you go, man. So Real Madrid face Man City yet again, like it was last season. I'm pretty sure that Man City want revenge after Real Madrid knocked them out. So there you go. I'm look, but yeah, man, the first pot has been done. So yeah, there you go. Big up to you, Seth. Big up to you. So yeah, so one more time. So Chelsea will be facing Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, Ajax at home, Napoli away, Perth at home, and who I don't know who that last team was. I forgot. Let me just quickly get it up on the screen if they updated it now. So there you go. Oh yes, and then Carabag at way. So we've got some tough games, you know, tough games. I will be facing a former ex-manager, Antonio Conte, for that. Boy, we've got some tough games. We've got some tough games. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, let me just bring it up on the screen. Let me just share this screen for you guys as well. So let me just copy this and let me just share it on the screen so that you guys will be able to see it as well. So let's share the screen and I believe it's this one, yeah. All right, so here's a tweet from Ben Jacobs. So let me just put it like this. So yeah, here's the tweet from Ben Jacobs. So Chelsea's home fixtures is at home to Barcelona, away to Bayern Munich, which is so we'll be traveling to Germany. We'll be at home to Benfica again. We'll be facing Benfica again, just like we did in the FIFA Club World Cup. We'll be going to Italy to face Atalanta. We'll be at home to Ajax, and we'll be away to Italy again to be facing Napoli. Our former ex-manager Antonio Conte. We'll be at home to Pafakos. I will be away to Karabakh, which we have faced them. I'm not quite sure which country is that one. I'm gonna have a quick check, and then before I move on into part two, which countries Karabakh is in? Let me just see. Let me have a look at this stadium. Let me see which countries that one. Club Rouge, who knocked out Rangers. Let me just see. He's in Baku. Where is that one? Azerbaijan. I mean, did you face Karabakh before? I'm not quite sure if we did. I'm just gonna have a quick check. Let me just see. Did we face Karabakh before? Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, we did. I remember that 6-0. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah, we beat them 6-0. I remember that Zabacosta long range shot. Yeah, we did face them. We did face them. Yeah. So yeah, we were facing Karabakh away. So yeah, the last time we faced them was in 2017. So 8 years since we last faced them. So yeah, I remember I watched that game. I did watch that game. Yeah. Because I was thinking, I said we faced Karabakh before, and we actually did. So there we go. So I'm just going to leave this on the screen so that you guys will be able to see it. So yeah, Leverkusen will be facing Paris at home, Man City away, Villarreal at home, Benfica away, PSV at home, Olympiacos away, Newcastle at home, and then Copenhagen away. So yeah, Newcastle getting some tough fixtures, man. Boy, oh boy, there we go. There we go. Big up to AR Edits. I knew you're gonna be here. I knew you're gonna be here. When you saw that draw, I knew this guy was gonna come to my channel. Yep, Chelsea versus Barcelona. We will be there. I'm good. Like honestly, I'm looking forward to that game. And guess what, Edits? We are away. You will be facing us at Stamford Bridge. You know, you'll be facing us at Stamford Bridge. So, what's your thoughts on that one? So yeah, Arsenal, who are the semi-finalists, of course, will be facing Bayern Munich at home, Inter away yet again, Atletico Madrid away, Club Brugge away. Are also so lucky, man, so lucky. They got Olympiacos at home, Stamford Park away, Cormat Almighty at home, and Atletico Madrid away. Boy, also so lucky, so lucky. They are so lucky, man. Arsenal, easy, man, easy draw. These lot are lucky. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, Atalanta is next, and obviously, they'll be facing my club, Chelsea, in Italy, of course, and they'll be facing Paris. I mean, Paris, away from home. So there you go. Man, also are lucky, 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 man. Anyway, Atalanta will be facing Club Brugge at home, Frankfurt away, Slavia Prague at home, Marseille away, Atletico Madrid at home, and Union SG away. So there you go. PSG getting tough draws. Yeah, man, they are. They really are. They are. Who will we get? Well, you just saw it. Well, not Newcastle, but you got Bayern Munich. I think you got Olympiacos. Comat Almighty, UNSG, I think, and all of that stuff. So, which club is TT? I really don't know about that one. PSG, Chelsea, Newcastle for us. Yep. You've got some tough fixtures, man. Paris Saint-Germain is, PSG. So yeah, Benfica, we all know they'll be facing my club, Chelsea Stamford Bridge, but they'll be at home to Real Madrid, at home to Leverkusen, away to Juventus, Napoli at home, Ajax away, Karabakh at home, and Newcastle away. So, boy, so Newcastle, man, they've got some tough fixtures. Like, if they can finish in the top 8, that'll be good for them because I don't see Newcastle finishing the top 8 as of right now. I don't see that happening. I really don't. I really don't see that happening. So yeah, I really don't see that happening. So yeah, Club Rouge is next, and they'll be facing. They'll be at home to Barcelona, away to Bayern Munich, at home to Arsenal, away to Atalanta. So let's see what the computer says about that one. Chelsea's former manager Thomas Tuchel. Oh yeah, that's true actually. And so now they'll be at home to Marseille, Sporting Lisbon away, Monaco at home, Alcaraz Almighty away from home. So there you go. There you go on that one. So yeah. So I tried Frankfurt. The team from Germany is in the draw, and they'll then they already know they'll be facing Liverpool at home, Barcelona away, Atalanta at home. So let's see who'll be facing the next club. So Frankfurt versus Tottenham. These two faced each other in the Europa League, last season. So them two be facing each other again, but this time in the Champions League. So Atletico Madrid away, Napoli away, Galatasaray at home, and Karlsruhe away. So Tottenham versus Frankfurt, just like in the Europa League again. Well, I wonder what Tottenham fans think about this. PSG again, Frankfurt again. Boy, there you go on that one. There you go on that one. Um, Right, Juventus, they're up next, and they're at home to Dortmund, away to Real Madrid. Oh, this fly man. At home to Benfica, and then they'll be facing Villarreal away, Sporting Lisbon at home, Bodo Glimt away, Paphos at home, and Monaco away from home. So I think Juventus got a decent draw, apart from the Dortmund and Real Madrid game. I think Juventus got a decent draw, but I don't think I see them finish in the top eight. I really don't. I really don't. There you go. So yes, two more teams to go. So the next up is Diego Simeone's team, Atletico Madrid, who, had made, never won the Champions League, but I've been to finals. So there you go. So Atletico Madrid will be facing Inter at home, Liverpool away, Frankfurt at home, Arsenal at the Emirates. And then after that, they'll be at home to Bodo Glimt, away to the Netherlands to face PSV, Union SG at home, and Galatasaray in Turkey away from home. So that is the Galatasaray team. All right, last and not least is Villarreal, the former Unai Emery manager. They'll be at home to Man City, away to Dortmund, at home to Juventus, away to Leverkusen, and there you go. And then they'll be at home to Ajax. They'll be away to Tottenham. So Tottenham have got Villarreal. They'll be home to Copenhagen and Paphos away from home. So Villarreal will be facing Tottenham. So Unai Emery has faced Tottenham and have got a good record. I think. I think so. There you go. So yeah, this is pot two. And yeah, so there you go on that one. So yeah, Benfica will be away, and yeah, there you go. I'm not have Chelsea updated their not yet. Not yet. So yeah, all I know is that we'll be so yeah, man. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure when it will start. I think it starts after the international break, the Champions League. I'll just have a quick check. I'll have a quick check. Um, let's see. I've been telling you that we're going to get Barca Chelsea match soon. You did say, yeah, you were. So yeah, you did say it, and fair play. Yeah, sorry, I've been missing that your comment. We get to Man City when we did match up every season. I know, man. Like I know every Man City fan hates the fact they'll be facing Real Madrid yet again. So there you go. Dortmund have a tough group as well. They do, man. They really do have a top group. So yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Seth. I'm not quite sure if you're talking about me or the group stages and all that stuff. So there you go. Anyway, it's time to move on into pot three. And Tottenham Hotspur are the Europa League winners, so they are in the Champions League. PSV Heidenheim, who I think won the Eredivisie. I'm not quite sure. We've got AFC Ajax, who you know. Imagine if Eric Ten Hag faces them. That would be something. Of course, Napoli will be facing them away from home. So yeah, and former Antonio Conte, and we've got Sporting Lisbon, who won who won the league in Portugal. Then we've got Olympiacos FC. We've got Slavia Prague as well, who we did face before in the Europa League. We've got Bodo Glimt, um, who Tottenham faced before. We've got Olympique de Marseille, or Marseille, I should say for short. And there you go. And that's basically it. That is the teams in pot three. So we all know that Chelsea will be facing Napoli away from home. So there you go on that one. All right. So there you go. All right, so two down, two pots down, two to go. PSG draw is insane. Yeah, I'll be taking a look at all of them when it comes up on Twitter so that you'll be able to you know what it is in all. All right, so Marseille is up. The first team to be out of pot three, and they know they'll be facing Liverpool at home, Real Madrid away, Atalanta at home, and Club Brugge away. So, which are the next four teams for Marseille? Ajax at home, Sporting Lisbon away, Newcastle at home, and Unions SG. So Newcastle will be faced. Newcastle got some tough teams as well, you know. Boy, like I said, if they can finish, you know, try to finish in the, try to not finish bottom of the Champions League, then that'll be good for them. That will be good for them. So yeah. So Marseille versus Newcastle. Who is next? Is the Europa League winners, Tottenham Hotspurs. So there you go. So they'll be at home to Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain away. Will be facing Paris Saint-Germain again, Villarreal at home, Frankfurt away, which they've already faced in Europa League last season. So will they go after that? Slavia, Podol Glimt again. Boy, Tottenham are facing Paris Saint-Germain again, Frankfurt again, and Bodo Glimt again. Slavia Prague at home, Copenhagen at home, and Monaco away. Boy, Tottenham facing Paris Saint-Germain, Frankfurt, and Bodo Glimt again. Boy, I mean, many of these teams wants a revenge on that defeat. So we'll see, man. We will see. Anyway, Bodo Glimt is next, and we all know they'll be facing Tottenham Hotspur, which they have done the Europa League. So yeah, so they're at home to Man City, away to Dortmund, at home to Juventus, away to Atletico Madrid. So they've got three teams left. So they'll be away to Slavia Prague, at home to Monaco, and away to Galatasaray. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Let me just keep on drinking water because I've been talking way too much. Um, got to go to the official league Champions League. You're able to see it there. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll do it. I will do that after all the pots have been drawn. I'll be doing that after the pots have been drawn. So there you go. So yeah, Sporting Lisbon, the team, the Portugal champions, in the Champions League. They are home to Paris, away to Bayern Munich, at home to Club Brugge, away to Juventus, at home to Marseille, away to Napoli, at home to Croat Almighty Athletic Club. Now, I don't know who it's Croat Almighty. I don't know where they're from. I don't know. I haven't heard of that team, but yeah, man. Never. So yeah, I feel like they're the team that are going to finish bottom. Yo, what's good? Big up to you, Matthew. Thank you so much for joining. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Everything is good, Matthew. Everything is good. I'm just, watching the draw for my team. And there you go. So Olympiacos is next. They're home to Real Madrid, away to Barcelona, at home to Leverkusen, away to Arsenal, at home to PSV, away to Ajax, at home to Paphos, and away to Kawat Almighty. I mean, I mean, whenever I see that team, I just think to myself, where are they? Well, like I never heard of that team, man. Never heard of them at all, at all. Make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the bell notification as well. And yeah, so yeah, the Champions League is going to be very interesting indeed. Not only would I be doing Chelsea games, I'll also be doing the big games as well. So make sure you tune in. So yeah, Ajax, we all know they'll be facing my club at Stamford Bridge. So they're home to Inter, at home to Benfica, away to Villarreal, at home to Olympiacos, away to Marseille, at home to Galatasaray, and away to Karabakh. So there you go. So yeah, Ajax are coming to Stamford Bridge on that one. So yeah. All right. So Slavia Prague is up next. And we all know they'll be facing Bayern Barcelona at home, Inter away, Arsenal at home, Atalanta away, Bodo Glimt at home, Tottenham away. And now they'll be facing Athletic Club at home and Paphos away from home. So there you go on that one. There you go on that one. So yeah. All right. So PSV is up next here tonight. And they already know they'll be facing Bayern Munich at home, Liverpool away, Atletico Madrid at home, Leverkusen away. Nothing for that one. So there you go. All right, so they'll be facing Napoli at home, Union SG away, and Newcastle. Boy, Newcastle got some tough fixtures, very tough fixtures. Boy, boy, Newcastle got some tough fixtures. Facing PSV is going to be, yes or no, Arsenal beat them, but PSV are also a really good team. Boy, tough game for Newcastle, man. Very tough game. Okay. Anyway, Napoli is up next, and we all know that they'll be facing us. At their place. So there you go. Be a Napoli at home, Man City away, Frankfurt at home, Benfica away, Sporting Lisbon at home, PSV away, Karabakh at home, and Copenhagen away. So yeah, man, Napoli versus Chelsea. I mean, I think the last time we faced them in the Champions League was in 2012. And that's when we lost 3-1, but we beat them 4-1 after extra time. So there you go. It's just been a very long time since we faced Napoli in the Champions League. Very long time. So yeah, man, Antonio Conte's team away from home, that is going to be difficult. That is going to be difficult. All right, so last and not least, pot four, FC Copenhagen. Newcastle will be facing two of the best teams last season, Barcelona and PSG. Absolutely. Monaco. And that's why, yeah, I feel like Newcastle, if they can manage to, I don't think they'll finish in the top eight, but if they can manage to finish like from, places from 9 to 24th, then that'll be good because, yeah, Newcastle got some very tough, very tough. So after this, I'll be telling you guys all of the draws, including Chelsea as well. So Karabakh is there. Athletic Club is there. and of course Newcastle is there as well. So the final pots for the Champions League this season. So there you go. Oh yeah, Paphos as well, who I think will be facing them as well. So yeah. Oh yeah, Coward Almighty. Never that team, never ever, never ever. So yeah, Chelsea. I know in the Champions League will be wearing whites. I don't think wearing a few blacks, but mostly whites and blues. So there you go, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Champions League, man. Chelsea are back in it. Now I'm not quite sure when it will start, but hopefully they'll be able to tell us very soon. I believe it will be after the international break, not before, because we got Fulham and then we go to the international break. So there we go. So, Athletic Club, who got knocked out by Manchester United in the semi-finals of the Europa League. So there you go. So we all know they'll be at home to Paris, away to Dortmund, at home to Arsenal, away to Atalanta, at home to Sporting, Lisbon, away to Slavia Prague, at home to Karabakh, and away to Newcastle. Boy, Newcastle got some very, very tough games, very tough games. So not looking good, man. Not looking good for them. So there we go. Oh, UEFA say the exact date and times of the Champions League fixtures are expected to be released on Saturday. Okay, so in 2 days' time. So yeah, Karabakh, we all know they'll be facing my club at home. So there you go. So, and then there'll be away to Liverpool, at home to Frankfurt, away to Benfica, at home to Ajax, away to Napoli, at home to Copenhagen, and away to Athletic Club. So there you go. So, okay, guys. So the dates and times will be released this Saturday. So in 2 days' time. Oh, El Capitan, you know. Oh, you should have been here on time, man. Who did you draw? Well, if you can, well, as you can see, I shared the screen for you, El Capitan. I'm not quite sure if you can see. If you can't, then just zoom out and you're able to see who we drawn. So if you if you can't really see, let me tell you who they are. So anyway, Monaco at home to City, away to Real Madrid, at home to Juventus, away to Club Brugge, at home to Tottenham, Bodo Glimt away, Galatasaray at home, and Paphos away. So El Capitan, Chelsea have drawn to Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, home to Ajax, away to Napoli, at home to Paphos, and away to Karabakh. So those are the teams that Chelsea have drawn in the Champions League phase this season. So El Capitan, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know right now. So yeah, Galatasaray, the Turkish League champions, will be at home to Liverpool, away to City, at home to Athletic Club, Atletico Madrid, away to Frankfurt, at home to Bodo Glimt, away to Ajax, at home to Union SG, and away to Monaco. So there we go. So yeah, El Capitan, as you can see on the screen, and as already out to you, those are the teams we'll be facing. So there you go. So Newcastle United, the Carabao Cup winners, are back in the Champions League. So at home, they've got some tough fixtures. At home to Barcelona, away to Paris, at home to Benfica, away to Leverkusen, at home to PSV, away to Marseille, at home to Electric Club, and away to SG. So, boy, they've got some tough fixtures indeed. Very tough fixtures, man, for Newcastle. But let's see how they do. Let's see if Eddie Howe can achieve the possible. That's pretty good. We have a strong team. Hopefully, we can win the Champions League. Fingers crossed, man. I hope so too. I really hope so. I really hope so. Now, don't get me wrong. Every game is tough, but listen, UNSG, at home to Inter, away to Bayern Munich, at home to Atalanta, away to Madrid, at home to Marseille, away to PSV, at home to Newcastle, and away to Galatasaray. Yeah, man, listen, we faced Barcelona in 2012. Nobody gave us a chance, and I thought to myself, hopefully a draw, but we managed to win on aggregate. And the same thing as Bayern Munich. We went to their place. I was very nervous, but we managed to win on penalties. So listen, every game is tough, but anything can happen in football. So listen, as much as I'm a bit scared of Barcelona and Bayern Munich, we have been there before, so anything can happen. So Paphos are home to Bayern Munich, away to Chelsea, my club. Villarreal at home, Juventus away, Slavia Prague at home, Olympiacos away, Monaco at home, and Kawat Almighty away from home. So there we go on that one. All right, two teams left in pot four. And the next one is FC Copenhagen, which I believe they won the league in Denmark. I'm not quite sure about that one, but anyway, they're at home to Dortmund, away to Barcelona, at home to Leverkusen, away to Villarreal, at home to Napoli, away to Tottenham, Kawat Almighty at home, and Karabag away. So there we go. Last and not least, which is Kawat Almighty. Last and not least for the team is Kawat Almighty. So they, we all know they'll be facing Arsenal. So yeah, so they'll be at home to Real Madrid, away to Inter, excuse me, at home to Club Brugge, away to Arsenal, at home to Olympiacos, away to Sporting. They've removed it now, but anyway, maybe they'll show it on the screen again. Let's just see. Uh, yeah. So Cards Almighty. Yeah, at home to Olympiacos, away to Sporting Lisbon, at home to Parath, and away to Copenhagen. So there you go, man. That is all the 36 teams that have been drawn in the UEFA Champions League phase this season. So they'll be releasing the fixtures and the dates this Saturday. Um, I'll be telling you guys which teams will be facing and what times it will be. So all I know is that we'll start from September and it will end in January. So there we go. So that is it, man. That is it. So let me go and give you guys you know um the overall draw for the Champions League. So give me 1 second. So there you go. I think blue means away. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay, so let me just quickly show you guys on the website. Yeah, man, that is it. So that is all the draws. So let me just share the screen for you guys for all of the teams that have been drawn home and away. So let me just share it on the screen for you guys. Let me just do this. All right. So let me stop this one. I'll get to the Chelsea one in just a minute. Um let me share. Yeah, let me just turn this off since the thing is over. All right, so and let me put myself here. So one more time, let's go through all the 36 teams that have been drawn home and away. So the first one is Paris Saint-Germain, since the current holders of the Champions League. They are home to Bayern Munich, away to Barcelona, at home to Atalanta, away to Leverkusen, at home to Tottenham, away to Sporting Lisbon, at home to Newcastle, and away to Athletic Club. So Paris Saint-Germain got some tough teams, tough teams. So the UEFA Super Cup teams will be facing each other again. So that's going to be interesting indeed. Real Madrid, the 15 times Champions League winners, they're at home to Manchester City. They'll be away to Liverpool. They're at home to Juventus, away to Benfica, at home to Marseille, away to Olympiacos, at home to Monaco, and away to Kawat Almighty. So that is Real Madrid. For Man City, they will be at home to Dortmund, away to Real Madrid, at home to Leverkusen, away to Villarreal, at home to Napoli, away to Bodo Glimt, at home to Galatasaray, and away to Monaco. For Bayern Munich, the Germany champions, they will be at home to my club Chelsea, away to Paris Saint-Germain, at home to Club Brugge, away to Arsenal, at home to Sporting Lisbon, away to PS3, at home to UNSG, and away to Pafos. So that's Bayern Munich, the Germany champions. Whereas Liverpool, the England champions, they will be at home to Real Madrid, away to Inter, at home to Atletico Madrid, away to Frankfurt, at home to PSV, away to Marseille, at home to Karabakh, and Galatasaray away from home. Inter Milan, who were the runners up for last season's Champions League. They will be at home to Liverpool, away. Oh, Newcastle signed Nick Malde, so at least they got that signing over the line. Anyway, Liverpool at home. Inter of course will be facing Liverpool at home, Dortmund away, Arsenal at home, Atletico Madrid away, Slavia Praha at home, Ajax away, Kawat Almighty at home, and Union SG away from home. Now let's move on into my club, Chelsea. Great to be back in the Champions League. We'll be facing Barcelona at Stamford Bridge. We'll be away to Germany to face Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Then we'll be back at Stamford Bridge. Then we'll be facing Benfica at Stamford Bridge. Then we'll go away to Italy to face Atalanta. We'll be at home to Ajax at Stamford Bridge. Then we'll be going away to Italy to be facing Napoli, the former, and be facing our former ex-manager, Antonio Conte. So that's going to be an interesting one. Then we're at home to Pafos, and we go away to Azerbaijan to face Karabakh, who we did face before 8 years ago. So that is my club, as you can see on the screen. This one, that is my club, Chelsea. For Borussia Dortmund, they'll be at home to Inter, away to Manchester City, at home to Villarreal, away to Juventus, at home to Bodo Glimt, away to Tottenham, again, Athletic Club at home, and FC Copenhagen away from home. So there you go on that one. For Barcelona, they'll be at home to Paris. Listen to this, edits. You'll be at home to Paris Saint-Germain, away to my club, which is Chelsea. Frankfurt at home, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos at home, Slavia Praha away, Copenhagen at home, and Newcastle away from home. So tough game for Barcelona, but I still think they'll finish in the top 8. No doubt about that one. For Arsenal, they're home to Bayern Munich, away to Inter Milan, at home to Atletico Madrid, away to Club Brugge, at home to Olympiacos, away to Slavia Praha, at home to Kawat Almighty, and away to Athletic Club. So Arsenal, think they pretty got the easiest draw there. But so yeah, Arsenal finished in the top 8, fortunately. For Leverkusen, they are at home to Paris, away to Manchester City, at home to Villarreal, away to Benfica, at home to PSV, away to Olympiacos, at home to Newcastle, and FC Copenhagen away from home. Athletic Club, Diego Simeone's team, will be at home to Inter Milan, away to Liverpool, at home to Frankfurt, away to Arsenal, at home to Bodo Glimt, away to PSV, at home against Union SG, and away from home to face Galatasaray. So there we go. For Benfica, they'll be at home to Real Madrid, away from home, which is my club, Chelsea. Leverkusen at home, Juventus away, Napoli at home, Ajax away, Karabakh at home, and Newcastle away from home. For Atalanta, they'll be at home to my club, Chelsea, away to Paris Saint-Germain, at home to Club Brugge, away to Frankfurt, at home against Slavia Praha, away to Marseille, at home, home against Athletic Club, and away from home to face Union SG. For Villarreal, they'll be facing Man City at home, Dortmund away, Juventus at home, Leverkusen away, Ajax at home, Tottenham away again, Copenhagen at home, and Pafos away from home. For Juventus, they've got Dortmund at home, Real Madrid away, Benfica at home, Villarreal away, Sporting Lisbon at home, Bodo Glimt away, Pafos at home, and FC Monaco FC away from home. For Eintracht Frankfurt, they've got Liverpool at home, Barcelona away, Atalanta at home, Atletico Madrid away, Tottenham at home. These two will be facing each other again. Napoli away, Galatasaray at home, and Karabakh away from home. For Club Brugge, they've got Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away, Arsenal at home, Atalanta away, Marseille at home, Sporting Lisbon away, Monaco at home, and Kawad Almighty away from home. And then we've got the Europa League winners, Tottenham Hotspur, will be at home to Dortmund, away to PSG yet again, just like in the Super Cup final. Villarreal at home, Frankfurt away yet again. Slavia Power at home, Bodo Glimt away yet again. FC Copenhagen at home, and Monaco away from home. So that is the Europa League winners team. For PSV, they've got Bayern Munich at home, Liverpool away, Atletico Madrid at home, Leverkusen away, Napoli at home, Olympiacos away, Union SG at home, and Newcastle United away from home. For AFC Ajax, they'll be at home to Inter, away to my club, Chelsea, Benfica at home, Villarreal away, Olympiacos at home, Marseille away, Galatasaray at home, and Karabakh away from home. For SSC Napoli, they'll be at home to my club, Chelsea, and we'll be facing our former extra manager, Antonio Conte for that. They'll be away to Manchester City, at home to Frankfurt, away to Benfica, at home to Sporting Lisbon, PSV away, Karabakh at home, and FC Copenhagen away from home. For Sporting Lisbon, they'll be at home to Paris Saint-Germain, away to Bayern Munich, at home to Club Brugge, away to Juventus, Marseille at home, Napoli away, Kawad Almighty at home, and Athletic Club away from home. For Olympiacos, they'll be at home to Real Madrid, away to Barcelona, at home to Leverkusen, away to Arsenal, at home to PSV, away to Ajax, at home to Pafos, and away to Kawat Almighty. That's half of the team. So let's move on to the next half. So for Slavia Power, they've got Barcelona at home, Inter away, Arsenal at home, Atalanta away, Bodo Glimt at home, Tottenham away, Athletic Club at home, and Pafos away from home. For Bodo Glimt, they'll be at home to Man City, away to Dortmund, Juventus at home, Atletico Madrid away, Tottenham at home, Slavia Power away, Monaco at home, and Galatasaray away from home. For Marseille, they've got Liverpool at home, Real Madrid away, Atalanta at home, Club Brugge away, Ajax at home, Sporting Lisbon away, Newcastle at home, and Union SG away from home. For Copenhagen, will be at home to Dortmund, away from home to Barcelona, at home to against Leverkusen, away against Villarreal, at home against Napoli, away against Tottenham, at home against Kawad Almighty, and away from home against Karabakh. For FC Monaco, they've got Man City, at home against Man City, away against Real Madrid, home against Juventus, away against Club Brugge, home against Tottenham, away against Bodo Glimt, home against Galatasaray, and away against Paphos. For Galatasaray themselves, they're home against Liverpool, away against Man City, home against Atletico Madrid, away against Frankfurt, home against Bodo Glimt, sorry, away against Ajax, home against Union SG, and away against Monaco. For Union SG, they have got Inter at again home against Inter, away against Bayern, home against Atalanta, away against Atletico Madrid, home against Marseille, away against PSV, home against Newcastle, and away against Galatasaray. For Karabag, there'll be a home to my club, Chelsea Football Club. They go away to Liverpool, home they'll home against Frankfurt, away against Benfica, home against Ajax, Napoli against Napoli away from home against Copenhagen, and Athletic Club away against Athletic Club. Athletic Club themselves will be Paris Saint Germain home against Paris Saint Germain, away against Dortmund, home against Arsenal, away against Atalanta, home against Sporting Lisbon, away against Slavia Power, at home against Karabag, and away from home against Newcastle United. For Newcastle United themselves, the Carabao Cup winners, they are at home against Barcelona, away against Paris Saint Germain. Let's see if they actually did they get warped on that one. I don't know if they got warped or maybe it's something else. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, at home against at Benfica, away against Leverkusen, home against PSV, away against Marseille, at home against Athletic Club, and away against Union SG. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Last two. Paphos will be facing Bayern Munich at home, facing my club Chelsea away from home against Villarreal. Sorry, guys, that was my mum. Wanted to use my phone, so I just gave it to her. But anyway, where was I? I'll just read Paphos yet again. So they're going to be they will be at home against Bayern Munich, away from home against my club Chelsea, at home against Villarreal, away from Juventus, away from home against Juventus, home against Slavia Praha, away from home against Olympiacos, home against Monaco, and away from home against Kawat Almighty. Last and not least, Kawat Almighty. They will be home and they'll be playing at home against Real Madrid, away from home against Inter Milan, at home against Club Brugge, away from home against Arsenal, which is at the Emirates Stadium, of course, at home against Olympiacos, away from home against Sporting Lisbon, at home to Puffers, and last and not least, away from home against Copenhagen. So those are the 36 teams that will be facing those teams in pot one, two teams in pot one, two, three, and four, and there will be 8 matches, of course. So let me just go back to the Chelsea one. So the Chelsea one, which is my club, of course. Where is it? There we go. So let me just zoom this a little bit as well, so I can only focus on Chelsea. So there we go. So yeah, Chelsea. Let me just move this a bit. So yeah, Chelsea are home to Barcelona. We go away to Germany to face Bayern Munich. They will be at home against Benfica. Then we go away to Italy to face Atalanta. They will be at home against Ajax. And then we'll be facing our former manager, Antonio Conte. We'll be going away to Italy on that one. They are home against Paphos. And we go away to Azerbaijan to face bag, which we have faced 8 years ago, and we beat them both home and away. 10 goals and none conceded. So let's hope it's the same thing for that one. But yeah, listen. In terms of the draw, I'm pretty happy. Obviously, the only teams I'm worried about is Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and maybe Napoli, because they were the champions of Italy, and maybe Atalanta as well. But the rest of them, we faced Benfica before, and the Club World Cup, we beat them. We faced Ajax before, we beat them. We beat them um at their place, and obviously we drew to them 4-4, but that was an entertaining game. And we faced Karabag, we faced them before 6-0 at Stamford Bridge and then 4-0 away from home. But Paphos never faced that team, never heard of that team. So we're at home to them. So we never faced them. So let's see what we can do against them. So, but listen, overall, happy. Now, what's my prediction for this one? For Barcelona game, it's going to be tough, but I would love us to win. I would love us to beat Barcelona at home because I think we have a good record against Barcelona at Stamford Bridge, I think we do. When we get to facing Barcelona, I have a quick stat. Bayern Munich away, listen, I would like, I feel like I feel like we're going to lose this game, but but if, but listen, I'll take a draw because going to Allianz Arena ain't that easy. It really ain't. Up against Michael Elise, Leroy Sané, Joshua Kimmich, Howie Kane, all of these world class players. It's going to be very tough. But if we can go there at least get a point, then I'll be very happy and I can take it. Benfica, we've already beat them, so I see us winning that game. Atalanta away, that's going to be tough because Atalanta are a very good team. They won the Europa League when they beat Leverkusen not too long ago, so that's going to be a tough game. But I would love us to win. Ajax at home, we faced them before. Yeah, we drew 4-4, but we were so close to winning. So hopefully we can get the win against Ajax. Napoli away. I mean, yeah, that one, I think I see us losing that game, but I would love us to get a draw. But if we can win that game, then that'll be even sweeter. Paphos at home, I expect us to win. Karabakh away, I expect us to win. So hopefully, when we face those teams, we can have, we can perform well. Just try to win games. I'm not saying that we're going to win all of them, but just try and get a few wins and a few draws. And let's hope we can finish in the top 8 because I don't want to be facing the playoff and I definitely don't want to be out of the Champions League. So let's hope that Chelsea can finish in the top 8 from September to January. So there we go on that one. So El Capitan thinks it's pretty good. I'm happy as well. If you're also a Chelsea fan right now, either watching this right now or watching this on replay, do let me know your thoughts on this draw as well. So yeah, before I end this stream, I'm just gonna answer your few questions. So El Capitan is saying, oh yeah, let me just remove the share screen. All right, so Elijah, thoughts on sending Nkunku to 40 million euro. Listen, I feel like I'm happy with that one. I really am because Nkunku for me, El Capitan has been very disappointing. Very disappointing. Now I know, and in his first season he got injured. I do get that, but Nkunku, yes, he scores goals, but he doesn't. But he doesn't do it like he does for RB Leipzig. If you know what I mean, like I remember the Brentford game. We put in for me, yeah, the only thing I will say is that the managers don't put Nkunku in their best position because usually we put Nkunku on the left or up top, but we never put a number 10. So I will give him that. But for me, Nkunku is still ain't good enough. I remember the Brentford game. Every time players get on the ball, he's just too slow. Nkunku's way too slow. He doesn't get inside the box. Like, he doesn't make any threats. Like, he's just not good enough. And listen, if he does face him Milan, then fair enough. Fair enough. He can do well facing Milan. But we got Liam Delap and we got João Pedro. you know, that, and we've already started to score lots of goals. And I know it's West Ham, but you have to beat what's in front of you. And we've got Fulham next, so we have to get revenge on them. So for me, £42 million, I'm happy for that one. Could have been a bit more than that, maybe. But listen, £42 million, I take that. Ace Banana are interested in him. They can have him. They can have him, if you know what I mean. So there we go. And if we get Xavi Simons over the line, listen, I know Tottenham, I made the bid, but Xavi Simons preferred Chelsea. He prefers Chelsea. I hope Chelsea can get it over the line. You know, we need to get Xavi Simons in. We need to get it because he wants Chelsea and he only wants Chelsea. And listen, RB Leipzig is asking the price of 60 million euros. All you have to do is accept it, and then we get the player. It's as simple as that. You know, yes, telling me the number 10, but Xavi Simons wants Chelsea. He wants the project, and he's excited. You know, and I know Tom are the Europa League winners, but we're the champions of the world. So teams want to go to Chelsea, you know, and play for Chelsea. So listen, I hope we get them over the line because I don't want to support with it, you know, because we were this close to get to Mohamed Kudus, but we did. He went to Tottenham, so I don't want the same situation happen to Xavi Simons at all. That's all. That's a good amount of money. Great sale. Listen, that's the one thing I will say is that I still have no faith in these owners whatsoever. But what I will give you credit is that they know how to sell. They really do know how to sell. So our spending as we get to lower and lower. So that's one thing I will give the sports awareness credits because they're great at selling players. They really are. But I still have doubts. I still do not trust them because we've seen this for Mike Maignan. We've seen this under Elise, Victor Osimhen. We tried to get these players over the line, but they couldn't. They really couldn't. So to me, the only way I'm going to apologize to sports directors is that if they bring me Mike Maignan, Mark Guehi, and get Xavi Simons over the line. And listen, if they want Garnacho, then then fair enough. I don't like Garnacho, but he wants to come to Chelsea. We're gonna get the Here We Go soon because I saw it yesterday, and it's around 40 million euros, so which is basically 35 million pounds. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see if we can get both Xavi Simons and Garnacho. Then I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain, but we need to do this quickly because the transfer window ends this Monday. Today's the 28th of August, 2025, and there's 4 days to go. So if I were the sports directors, I'll hurry up. I'll get this deal done because we don't want to borrow it. We really don't. We tried to get Mike Mayan, but failed. Miami Kudus failed. So that's Xavi Simons do. We need to get it done, man. We simply need to get it done. It's as simple as that. So yeah, we'll see what happens from now until Monday, the 1st September 2025. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, that is it for this stream. I want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you that watched this stream. And yeah, big up to you, NB. The usual. Big up to you, Michael. Big up to Momman's YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. Big up to who else? Seth as well. Big up to AR Edis as well, as usual. Yeah, that Chelsea Barcelona will be there, man. Who else? Big up to my second youngest brother, Matthew, for joining in as well. Thank you so much. Love you as always. And yeah, thank you so much all for your stream. And if you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe to here in the bottom of the screen called Eli Talks Football. I'm on the road to 1K, and hopefully I can get it as soon as before my birthday, which is my target for that one. And yeah, tomorrow there's going to be 2 videos: the predictions for Game Week 3 and a preview for the Chelsea versus Fulham game. We simply need to get revenge on that one. Then I'm also going to be talking about more of the Champions League league phase that Chelsea will be facing. If there's any more news about the injuries and all that stuff, then I'm also going to be talking about in the preview. So make sure you guys tune into that one. But yeah, man, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you guys again on, and also coming up on Saturday, lunchtime kickoff, what live watch on and match action for Chelsea versus Fulham. Then this Sunday, I'll be doing a live watch on for the big one, Liverpool versus Arsenal at Anfield. That should be a good one. That should be a good one. So that's what's coming up tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So you guys don't miss any of that one. And if you don't miss any of those things, click the bonus notification below. Click it, because if you don't click the bonus notification, they never get noticed, and you'll miss the video or slash live stream the way our Capitan did. So make sure you hit the bell notification. But before that, hit subscribe, then hit the bell notification if you are new. So don't miss that one. But yeah, man, take care of yourselves. Goodbye. God bless. See you guys again very, very soon. In a big people, peace. God bless you. Love you guys. And as always, up the Chelsea.